The New Year's event is here, and I'm going to give you some tips that I've learned from running the event for the last couple hours to hopefully improve your runs. First things first, you're going to spawn in this room, and you and either 1 to 3 other players are going to collect items, and you're going to choose your Pokemon. This beginning part doesn't matter as much. Primarily, you are just wanting to give each other, especially if you're only 2 people, the best team possible between the 2. When you leave the area, I would recommend choosing Dragon because it gives you the opportunity to get really strong Pokemon, and ultimately that's your goal. The starting Pokemon are just there to get you through the very early stages. From there, you want to collect and EV train and upgrade the best Pokemon you have available in order to help you sweep through the stages. You're going to want to head to the Shrine, where you're going to be able to pick up your Pokemon that you defeated along the way, either you or your teammate, and you're going to be able to evolve them to help you sweep. As you're traveling, there really is no way around fighting certain Pokemon because they're going to block your paths. So the best thing I can say is just to choose the best Pokemon for those encounters and just try to get to the shrine as quick as you can so you can start utilizing your important Pokemon for the run. Once you're at the shrine, you're going to be able to choose your party members. This is going to include every unique Pokemon that you or your teammates defeated in battle. From here, you can select them and you can EV train and or evolve them as you wish. I would highly recommend using Dragon Pokemon because they seem to be really strong for sweeping. Preferably, once you get later on, you are going to also want to find good items as well. You'll also see if you swim over here to the right-hand side, there is a hidden item there that you might not get or might not understand that you can go through. So just know that you can swim very easily by just walking up and pressing Z or whatever input button you have. It's really important when you're actually doing the run that you want to head to the shop to buy evolution charms and EV training items, but you also want to sell items that you're not using, and I would highly recommend communicating with your team to decide what items you don't need and who is going to be using what evolution and EV training items. You'll see at this top shrine as well, you can talk to this woman who's going to tell you the score of your event, and you also see these rabbits here. Every single one of those rabbits indicates a Pokemon fainting or being released from any of you or your teammates' party. If you lose too many lives, the game will end for you. So you will be unable to get high scores if you're constantly losing Pokemon. I recommend when the boss comes up that one person goes to the boss that has the best team to fight it, and the other teammates can go and just gather any items that were missed and also go to the shop and use that time to get the items that you do need. It does seem pretty important to communicate with your team on what items you're going to be using, what Pokemon everyone's going to be taking, etc. So I would highly recommend getting a team together for this that is going to be able to communicate and help you with the run. Unfortunately, the rewards for this event don't seem very good. You'll see that I received 13 red envelopes for a score of 1100. This with one other person took us about, I want to say it was like an hour and 20 minutes. Granted, we were still learning and things might have been a little bit slower and we only had 2 people. But it definitely seems like the rewards are probably relatively similar to the Xmas event. So some people might like to run this. It is definitely more new player friendly because you don't need already trained Pokemon to go into it. Anyone can join it, from brand new player to experienced player, as long as they have the opportunity to talk and enter the instance with a link. As of recording this, the 50th place team had 1155 points. So me and my teammate were very close to top 50, and we're only receiving the 13 red envelopes for succeeding, which seems very low to me. It seems like the lucky red envelopes are probably a really high score drop. I can only assume that the rewards get really good if you make it really far, but as of now, 1100 is the farthest that I've been able to get. I'm sure as the event goes, we'll be able to determine how good the rewards get the farther you go. As of recording this video, the red envelopes were selling for about 6,000 a piece. So for the time invested, it definitely wasn't worth it. However, I did get to experience the event and learn a bit, so there's definitely room to improve. So I haven't decided that I'm going to be done with it, but it is something that I am thinking I need to learn more and improve specific strategies for it to be profitable. I think those are the primary bases that I wanted to cover. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more PokeMMO content such as this and event guides, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I would definitely appreciate it. That's all I have for you. Have a good day.